What's good, basketballers? It's NBA Jail and I am back with another video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share if you care, and let's get to it. Is the Warriors dynasty over? It's kind of bittersweet making this video because all the hell Golden State has put 90% of NBA fans through. But are we really saying goodbye to the Golden State Warriors dynasty? I really want to dissect 5 of the team's all-stars and really try to understand where this leaves the NBA. Let's start with DeMarcus Cousins. First off, the guy should have never came back in the first place. He should have sat out the whole season because now he'll never see another max contract. He came back too early, got injured once in game 2 against the Clippers. Then he came back and looks like he put on more weight than he already had. He's slow, he can't run. This man risked $150 million just to come back and say he did something to get the ring that they didn't even win anyway. Of course due to injury, but a loss is a loss. Anyway, moving on to Kevin Durant. Let's start with the fact that he and Draymond got into it at the start of the season, and the team just didn't like how he left free agency talks to be discussed by the public without deflecting them. They put their differences aside and continued to have a good season, then boom, the reported calf injury against the Rockets that looked like an Achilles anyway. Then he comes back in the finals to play, was dropping off, had 11 points in the first in the beginning of the second quarter, then boom, now it's a reported Achilles. Whoever cleared him to play should be fired. KD probably also knew he didn't feel right and he probably didn't have any business playing anyway, but he wanted to desperately prove he was dedicated. He felt the talks of everyone saying he should play and he let that get to his head. And now look at him, he has to sit out the entire next season. And now him staying in Golden State seems more prominent than ever. I know that makes Knicks fans want to just die. And people may say, oh, they'll still be running the West. No, y'all have to understand, teams are going to get better and better. 2 years from now, the Kings, Lakers, Portland, Denver, and so forth will be a far better team than this upcoming season. Of course, barring injury. And the only player known to have come back from an Achilles as the same player is Dominique Wilkins. So from that alone, it's not looking good. Will KD come back as the KD we know, and will he be a Warrior next season? That's the only 2 questions we want from him. Draymond Green. Draymond has played exceptional during these playoffs, so I don't have much to say about him there. But the Warriors plan to offer Klay and KD max contracts. So where would that lead Draymond in 2020? Because he's expressed multiple times that he wants the max. Will he get to stay on the team if Klay and KD both accept? Because it's very possible that if KD and Klay both sit out for a year, Draymond could be traded or gone that following year and won't be there for the next title run. They'll need him for this MVP run Curry is going to have to take on next season, which leads me right to the unanimous MVP himself, Steph Curry. I think it's safe to say that Curry is not the guy I want taking my shot with the fate of the world on the line. He'll have no choice but to revert back to MVP Curry next season, but without Klay, it's going to be extremely hard. Curry runs off of 1,000,001 screens, but just think he'll have to do some isolation ball and just straight attacking next season. I'm calling it now, Curry will probably average over 30 or more next season. He'll have to put his team on his back more than he's ever had to, and I can't wait to see what he's going to bring on a nightly basis. Let's see what he can do without 2 of the top shooters besides him in the world, Klay Thompson. Klay's injury was such a freak accident, like he literally just landed wrong. And as soon as I saw the look on his face, I knew it was serious as ever. So now Klay has a torn ACL and will most likely sit out until half of the season. Klay is such a key piece, man. 60 points in 30 minutes is what he can do. Guard the best wing or point guard on the team. He can heat up even hotter than Curry can. Oh, and he hits extremely big shots for their team. His injury to me is even bigger than KD's injury because we saw what they did without him. But without Klay, the Warriors won't get out the first or second round. He was so pivotal and I hate it had to be him. Their bench, man, has got to get deeper now more than ever. Iggy is getting older and they're gonna need more than just Sean Livingston. Congratulations to the Raptors, but I do hate it had to go down like this. But is the Warriors dynasty over, guys? After all the facts I just laid out on the table, do y'all think the dynasty is over? Please let me know down in the comments. And that's the video, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share if you care. I'm out. Peace.